L'uso medico della cannabis si sta estendendo, viene utilizzato oramai in tante patologie, anche se le sue potenzialità potrebbero essere molto superiori. Se ne è parlato qui a Venezia, all'8ª edizione del Congresso del Cora, per quanto concerne l'utilizzo ovviamente nelle patologie reumatiche, visto che questo è un po' il tema del congresso, reumatiche di tipo autoimmune. E noi facciamo il punto su questo tema col professor Howard Amital dell'Università di Tel Aviv. Professor Amital, which are the reasons to think about the cannabis for rheumatic pain? Which is the scientific background?
Okay, so I think maybe we should start with the needs. We have multiple therapies for pain, but there are side effects with many of them. For instance, the NSAIDs you can't give on a permanent basis due to its renal toxicity, cardiac toxicity, and so on. And on the other hand, the opioids have numerous side effects: nausea, abdominal pain, and so on. So, in a way, cannabis has been used for thousands of years by humanity in order to provide benefits in different diseases, and especially in pain. So this is a way to combat pain, to provide relief with a relatively minor side effects.
There was a debate about the use of cannabis. Which were the reasons to say, yes, let's start to use cannabis for rheumatic pain?
The reason to say yes is that we can provide cannabis in a way that will assist patients, but on the other hand, we can give it at a dose that won't cause significant side effects. Of course, it mandates license because it is considered as a prohibited drug. So as long as you can provide the cannabis in a reasonable dosage per month with good medical advice and escorting the patients throughout the process, I think the benefit outweighs the dangers from its use.
But it works?
It definitely works because it provides pain relief. It is anxiolytic. Many people have fatigue and find it difficult to fall asleep, and it assists people sleeping. Okay, it improves the sleep. And there are quite a few studies showing its benefits in patients with rheumatic pain. For instance, patients with fibromyalgia, they can benefit from it, especially given the fact that the medications we prescribe today are not good enough for these illnesses.
Which are the reasons to say no to the use of cannabis for rheumatic pain?
Well, it depends more on the expectations. Because if someone expects to have EMEA or FDA approved medication, it is complicated because in the plant, in the phytocannabinoid actually composes about 500 different types of cannabinoids. So it's difficult to define the exact formula of each herb that is inhaled or smoked. So that makes it very difficult for these cannabis companies to receive an FDA approval. It's not a single monomeric medication. And it is more effective if you use the crude cannabis because the effect of all the different ingredients together seems to provide the benefit. Actually, studies using synthetic cannabinoids usually fail. And this is probably the reason, because they don't have what we call the entourage effect, the togetherness of all the ingredients together.
So the effect is not fully validated. Could be a reason to say no?
In the debate, it could be a reason to say no, but I think we need to show more flexibility. And I'm referring to the medical use of cannabis, not the recreational use of cannabis. We're talking about a medical perspective. I mean, social perspective, each society will determine by themselves. There are countries where it's permitted. In my country, it's not. But for medical purposes, I think we can carefully pick the dosage and the strains that can provide benefit to our patients.